Resource Authority has time and time again, flagged the depleting groundwater, especially when it comes to digging of boreholes that have not been either, approved or even checked properly, because there are some developers who are not going through the correct channels. We see buildings coming up every single day, especially in our city. This is a growing concern. What are some of the solutions?
And I will acknowledge that is a challenge. Mm-hmm. Some people are doing things not following the correct procedure. Mm-hmm. And that's why WRA is a regulator. Water Resources Authority is a regulator. Mm-hmm. They don't only regulate groundwater, mm-hmm. they also regulate surface water, because there are levy charges that go to WRA. Mm-hmm. Let Kenyans understand mm-hmm. that water is like oil and gas. It's a natural resource. Mm-hmm. It can be exhausted if we don't use wisely mm-hmm. and conserve. Mm-hmm. So when boreholes are done, because the set out procedure is you apply for a license, mm-hmm. you do the surveys mm-hmm. to find out whether there is actually an aquifer where you want to drill, mm-hmm. and the ministry and the WRA can advise you on the right place to actually do drilling, mm-hmm. so that you don't end up with dry boreholes, because we have cases where Kenyans have invested, drilled without permissions or approved hydrogeological surveys, mm-hmm. and found dry boreholes. Mm-hmm. So that is an investment sunk and investment wasted. Right. Secondly, if these boreholes are too close to each other, mm-hmm. is a problem because of recharge area. Mm-hmm. So you find during the rain season, the water table is up because of recharge, mm-hmm. so most boreholes have water. Right. During the dry period, mm-hmm. you find maybe your borehole doesn't have water, mm-hmm. because you not adhere to the distances, the radio distance between one borehole right. and the next. And to solve all that problem is, I would ask Kenyans to actually follow the due process, because we have experts in the ministry who can advise you accordingly. Mm-hmm. And it also helps in updating our records and database. Right. Because if you drill without permission, mm-hmm. then your borehole is not in our database. So when we are advising the next person who comes with following the due process, right. and we are not aware of your borehole, right. you also, in a way, indirectly affect mm-hmm. the positioning of his borehole. And that is a challenge that all of us have to agree and work towards the right procedures of doing things as a country.
Right.